Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome to another episode of Building on WordPress. My name is Josh Donnelly, and in today's video, we are going to take a look at how to create native, custom, dynamic content within Cornerstone. And we are going to do that leveraging the Dynamic Content API. As you can see here, we are creating a reading time function, which is easy to access within the standard Dynamic Content menu here, which is our estimated reading time, and then we can customize that as you see fit. So let's take a look at how we do this. The first thing we want to do is take a look at the Dynamic Content API. Now, don't get this confused with the new external API loopers. This is completely different, but this does allow you to tap into creating custom dynamic content, which is downright awesome. So you can take a look at this here and read through the breakdown on how things work. I find that one of the most helpful items in here is sort of this sample class that's set up that kind of shows how all of this works. But if none of this makes sense to you, here's a cool pro tip. Go ahead and copy the sample class, which is fully functional. Jump over to something like ChatGPT, and let's go ahead and type in, remember this code for my follow-up question. This is regarding the Cornerstone builder. And now that we've educated ChatGPT on this, we can simply follow up with something simple like, please create a custom dynamic content item that calculates a page's read time based on number of words on the page. And we'll go ahead and send this off. And this spits out a read time calculation for us. And you'll notice that it is following the same structure and the same standard as our Cornerstone Dynamic Content API sample, right? So here is our group, which is going to be called read time. And then here is our actual dynamic content called estimated time. Now, I'd like to make some updates to this. Let's call the group. Please change the group name to custom dynamic content. And please change the field name to reading time. And I think that's looking good. Let's go ahead and send that off. And we'll get our new code spit out here. And you'll notice we now have a group label of custom dynamic content, so we know where it's going to be housed. And then we have a field of reading time that we can access. So let's go ahead and copy this code here. Let's jump over to our child themes functions.php, and I'm just going to paste this in here. We'll go ahead and update our file. And with that saved, let's go ahead and jump over to our blog post template here. And we'll go ahead and add in let's just do a headline for the sake of this example. We can go ahead and just make that a span. And let's make this a little bigger so we all can see it here. And let's give it the color green here. So something like this here. We'll go ahead and click on that headline. We'll open up our dynamic content, and you will now notice we have this new group called Custom Dynamic Content with our new dynamic content field in there called reading time. So let's go ahead and get rid of short and sweet headlines are the best, add in our custom dynamic content reading time, and immediately you will see a 3 up here. Now we can add in some other features here. Let's go ahead and say minute read. And so that's some fixed text added onto the end of the dynamic content. Let's go ahead and save this. Let's jump out to the front end and view it. And that's looking good. And now what happens when we jump into the post itself? And let's just make our content here a little bit longer. I'm just copying and pasting. So now it's pretty long here. Go ahead and click update. Jump back over here where it says 3-minute read and refresh this here. And now with added length, it has changed that to a 13-minute read. Now, if you want to customize that or adjust that at all, you can jump back into your functions.php, and you'll notice that it is calculating this based on an average reading speed of 200 words per minute. If you disagree with that, you want it to be 300 words per minute, you simply change that to 300. And then when you jump back over to this article here, it's going to recalculate that math there for you and make it a 9-minute read. So you have full control over how this custom dynamic content works. Now, if you guys aren't comfortable with any of this, I've also included this exact code here that we are using for reading time over on the Building on WordPress blog. You can find a link to that in the description below. As always, I hope you guys find these videos useful. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.